Hi, good afternoon. So after the last video, which was about some of the problems we've been having post-COVID as a small business here, one of my friends asked me a really good question, which is, okay, so all these things are happening, things aren't very bright, I mean, as far as business goes, but how do you stay positive through all of this? And I think it's a great question. So here's 5 ideas that you can use today immediately to make your headspace more positive. One of the first things you can do is find gratitude for something in your life, because at the end of the day, if you wake up today and everyone in your family is healthy, you're doing great, honestly. So when you start with that baseline and you just wake up and go, wow, I'm thankful that everyone in my family is healthy, then you've already put your day on a good footing. So that would be my number one tip, is to find some gratitude in your life and build a nice habit out of it. So something that we do in our family is a game called Rose, Bud, Thorn, and we all take a turn. The rose is talking about something that we're thankful for that happened in our day. The thorn is something that happened today that maybe wasn't so great. And then the bud is something that we are looking forward to in the future. So we try to actually do 2 roses. That way you're getting double that gratitude power, because it's scientifically proven that the more gratitude you bring to your life, you will be on a better mental footing to face challenges of the day. So make a habit of it every day. You know, some people don't want to write stuff down, but you can certainly just around the table talk about things you're grateful for. It'll make you feel better. So my number 2 tip for staying positive as a small business owner when things aren't going your way is meditation. All right, it's a 10-minute exercise you do every day. Personally, I use the Calm app, but there's plenty of other options out there. And it's basically 10 minutes where I can sneak away in my office, close the door, kids know don't come in, and put in the headphones, close your eyes, and just try to be present in the moment. Let your mind kind of relax and try to clear your mind and just focus on your breathing. And the simple breath technique of just a deep breath, you'll find really calms you. And if you do that for 10 minutes, you will have settled yourself and you'll really feel like, almost like that feeling like when you wake up and you feel fresh again. It's a nice reset for your body clock. And it also gives you more clarity so that after you meditate, you can get back to work and kind of hit it 110%. So tip number 3 to remain positive during a pandemic is go outside. It's beautiful. It's fall, right? We got the leaves are starting to change. As you can see, it's sunny here in Virginia. And so I like to spend at least an hour of the day getting outside, walking around, making sure that I'm not in my house just sort of, marinating. And it's also great when your kids are home from school, you can take them out, and we use it as part of our education. We'll go and do nature walks. And I've even taught my son the word shinyoku, which I believe is Japanese for literally bathing in the forest. And we talk about how, to us, it feels like there's really a different energy in the forest than even walking around here in my neighborhood, or you got to worry about cars or just avoiding other people on the sidewalk. So I find it's better to get yourself into an area where there's a lot of trees, kind of walk there. We like to listen for bird sounds and just kind of observe all the animals that are there. And even like my 4-year-old now, she knows the sound Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter. That's a Carolina wren, so we've talked about bird identification. But it's just getting yourself back in touch with nature each and every day, because I find that that's another, I do some of my best thinking while I'm walking in the woods. It just clears your mind. And I think that's another important tool that really can give you a positive attitude, is clear your mind so that it's not full of junk. So my 4th tip for staying positive during a pandemic is reduce your TV watching. Now, I know we all like to binge Netflix and You know, I know our family, we really enjoyed watching Cobra Kai, and it was great reliving the 80s. But that was kind of a special treat. But generally, just watch your habits of how much TV you're viewing, because TV, you know, is clearly a waste of time. And one thing I try to tell all my family members and anyone that'll listen to me is the one currency we all have on this earth is our time. It's extremely precious. So don't give it away to things that are totally frivolous. Try to work, you know, read a self-improvement book or learn about something that you're interested in. Maybe you want to cook, right? And so you could spend that time working on, you know, Christy Teigen's new banana bread recipe or something like that, right? But it's always a better use of your time. Just think to yourself, could I be doing something better with this time right now? The answer is yes, then get up and do it. So the fifth tip is a bonus tip, which comes from my friend Amy Bobchek, who mentioned that her company as well, during the beginning of the pandemic, was going through a rough time too. And so what they did as a team to build a culture and a habit of gratitude was they did a huddle, 15-minute huddle every morning, and they focused on two things. Number one, something that you're grateful for and willing to share. And again, that's such a positive and powerful habit. And again, some people say, I don't want to write it down. It's fine. You don't have to write it down, but just build a habit somewhere. Even if when you're driving your kids to school or soccer practice or just driving to Target to pick up something, talk about what you're grateful for. It'll probably change your mindset over time. And then number two, she said they always talked about what they were working on for the next day. So it was kind of just keeping forward momentum, right? Thinking into the future, not dwelling that, yeah, today's awful, things are rough, the sky is falling, but there is going to be a tomorrow, right? The sun will come up again, sun will come up again, and things will get better. So just, if today's tough for you, think about what you're going to be doing tomorrow, or think about, hey, what can I do today that will make me happy, right? Because my sixth and final tip is get into your kitchen and cook, right? Because there's something magical that happens when you break out the old iPad or the recipe book and you follow a recipe and you put it on your table. You've put love into that food. You've put your soul and your passion into that food. And the act of doing that really will make you feel great, you know? So I know some days if I'm not feeling like just not tip top, you know, or I feel like something's not right or something's bothering me, I'll come home and I'll cook a nice tomato sauce or a minestrone soup or something. It doesn't have to be something super complicated, but just something that nourishes and kind of, you know, fulfills like that, yeah, this tastes delicious. And, you know, make that for your family and spread that love. And I think you'll really feel great about that. So I hope you found some value in this video. I know I feel positive making it and sharing these ideas with you. So drop a comment below and let me know which of these ideas you can use immediately to apply to your life to put yourself in a better headspace. You know, would it be a daily gratitude? Would it be trying meditation? Maybe you're going to cook that Italian-inspired tomato sauce tonight. Who knows? Or even just get outside today. You know, grab the kids, say, let's go for a walk and do it. But let me know which one is your favorite idea. And I'd love to hear from you. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe to join me on my journey and follow a small business as we weather this pandemic, trying to stay positive, making payroll, making sure the employees stay happy, and making sure that we get through this in better shape. So thanks for your time and thanks for watching.